Right guys, moving on to success criteria D, which is about the distributive law using a single set of brackets. What we've got here is the standard form where we've got A outside of B plus C. And what we're going to do is just have a quick look at what this means. In between the A and our set of brackets, there's actually a little multiplication sign there that we don't write. What this means is that we need to multiply whatever's on the outside here by everything on the inside. To do so, we're going to take that term out the front and multiply it by the first term inside the brackets. A times B in this case gets AB, and then we take that first term outside and multiply it by the next term inside the brackets, which is A times C. So we get AC. Now the first question we're going to start with is where we have to expand 4 outside of H plus 2 using that distributive law that we just looked at. To do so, again, we take that term on the outside and we multiply it, because remember in there there's that little multiplication sign. We take the first term, multiply it by the first term, so 4 times H will get us 4H. Then we take that first term on the outside and multiply it by that second term inside. 4 lots of 2, they're both positives, so 4H plus 8. Alright, next one is looking at H on the outside. We want to multiply that by H subtract 3 on the inside of our brackets here. So again, we take the first term, multiply it by the H to get H multiplied by itself twice, gets us H squared, not 2H. We then take H out here and we multiply by the second term. Now it's important to remember that second term actually includes that operation. So H times negative 3, we've got a positive, multiplied by a negative, so straight away it's going to be subtract. And H times 3 gets us H3, or we'll write that as 3H. Alright, third and final question we're having a look at here is 5p multiplied by everything inside here, which is the 2p subtract 4. And then we've just got a little bit on the end there, which is where we add 7. If you like, we can cover that up and we can just look at this part here, which looks very familiar to these ones here. So beginning, we've got 5p multiplied by 2p. Straight away we can do our integers, so 5 times 2 will get us 10. And then we've got our p times p as the second component of those terms, which is going to get us p multiplied by itself 2 times, which is p squared. We then take our 5p and multiply it by not 4, but negative 4. Okay, so a positive multiplied by a negative gives us a negative. Now we can look at 5 times 4, which is 20, and we've got multiplied by p as well. On the end out here, this is completely separate from all this multiplication here and the distributive law that we've used, and it's just a simple add 7 on the end. Last step to check, because your questions will probably ask you to expand and simplify, is to simplify by collecting any like terms. At the moment here we've got a p squared, we've got one over here with just a p, so they aren't like terms, and we've just got a constant value over here of plus 7. So at the moment that is actually simplified.